Hello YouTube, this is Dr. Lego 72 giving you a how-to on how to make Alien versus Predator. We'll start with Alien. To make Alien, you'll need the following. Okay, for your Lego Alien, you'll need all these, and I will go through them each. First, you need, obviously, a Lego body, full minifigure, all black, except for the head, and you don't need a head though, just an all black body. I see a little bit of green there. That's because mine I had to make black. And then you also, mine's already glued on, but you need a 2x3 flat plate that's black. Mine isn't black. I just colored it black. It's glued on like so. Okay. Next, for the head, you'll need one of these bricks. I have no idea what they're called. You could definitely tell what it is though. It has to be black. Sit that back down. Next, you'll need a 1x4 black plate. Just one. And then you need a total of 5 of these pieces. 5. But only 4 of them, you're going to make them black. 4 of these teeth-like pieces, you're going to make them black. And then your 5th teeth piece, oops, let me get these out of the way, is going to be silver. You can make it silver, it could already be silver, it just has to be silver. Next, you'll need one 2x1 plate, black, with a 1 stud in the center. Make sure it's black. You'll need 2 cylinder bricks. That's what I call them. I have no idea what they're called. Set that down. Then you need 3 cone bricks. Oops. Yep. You can tell what these are. I know you can. And they got that little cross on the bottom. I made mine black. They have to be black though. You'll see why later on. You need 3. Okay. Next you'll need one of these. It has to be black. A lot of these are going to be black. And I'm not sure what they're called. They usually come white, blue, and gray. But you have to make yours black any way you can. It's like so. You should be able to tell what this is. With my thumb. And yeah. Okay. Next you'll need one of these brick arches. It should be 3 bricks long. And mine was the green, has to be black, of course. Then you need, again, a black one, just one of these 1x1 plates. It has to be black. I've said that a lot now. And finally, you'll need 1 black stud. Just like so. Mine was the green, I made it black. Okay. Now you know what you need. Here's how to build it. Okay. You take your minifigure body, and after you glued on his 2x3 plate, you're going to take your stud, little black stud, and put it right there where the head usually goes. Just like so. Afterwards, you'll take your 1x4 flat plate, and put it on the second one, I guess, stud opening. You can tell I'm putting it on the side, so it's easier to tell. You know, like 1, 2, so put it on the second one. Afterwards, just rotate it to make it straight, so it's like that. Okay, next, take your brick, I have no idea what it's called, and you put it in the front. Oh, I forgot to add this in the video, but you'll need one of these claw pieces. The face of it, like right here, has to be silver or gray, but you need one of them. So just set that back down. Okay, then you take your back to the making alien. You take your 1x1 black plate. You place it right behind that brick, so it looks like that. So you can definitely tell. Okay, take your arch and you put it right there, and it fills in the space. So there's your alien head. Set him down for right now. Now you take your 2 cylinder pieces and 2 teeth pieces. Make sure they're both black, and you put them on the cylinders like that. You can see. Set that one down. Here's the other one. Put that one on. Ta-da. Okay. Next, you need two of your 3 cone pieces. You're going to take your your teeth, and attach them to your cones. Just like so. Sorry about if you can hear the TV, sorry about that, so just watching TV. Then you take your other tooth piece and some stuff. There we go. And put on just like so. Mine needs to be repainted. Okay, so now that you got all these weird spike pieces, you're probably wondering, what the heck am I using these for? Well, you take your 2 cone ones with the teeth, and you put them on your 2x3 flat plate in the front, like closest to the head. So it looks like, go on, okay. Okay, so it looks like that. 2 of them, just like that. You'll notice your curve is sort of going up. That's the way you want them to face. And you take your 2 cylinder ones, and you do the same thing, but right behind the cones. So, just get that on. Go on. Man, these things don't want to go on. Okay, so, here they are. Just like so. So you have like 4. I'm not sure what they are. If you look at a picture or watch a movie, you'll see aliens, like they have these weird spike things on their back. They are there. Okay. Take your 2x1 plate with the 1 stud and fill in what's left of that 2x3 plate. So it looks like that. Okay, now you take your, I'm not sure if I might have forgot to add this. You need a 1 black flex tube. It has, you can make it any size you want. Mine is about maybe 2.5 inches long, and I slightly bent it. It represents a tail. Okay, so you take your other cone and your flex tube, and you put it on, oops, where is it? Oh, there it is. You put it on, like, here, right here. And you're going to push it in until it gets right to the edge of this. You can see it, like, right there. I'm not sure how well it's coming across, maybe. There it is. Little black tube. Push it in as far as possible, but make sure it doesn't go past the end. You want it to be like flush with it, so it's like right at the bottom of it. Okay, now you take your silver toothpiece and this, I don't know what this is called. You know what this piece is, and then you put them on so that the stud side is connected to the toothpiece. The stud side connects the tooth. And you take the other side of it and connect it to the other side of your tube. Just like so, make it go in as far as possible. And here's the tail. And then you take the tail and you're just going to place it right there. Now the flex tube right here, the part that's sticking like right at the edge, is going to connect to the hole, the stud, to give it like a better connection. It makes it stand better. It almost like makes it harder to get it off, which is good. And here's your alien. But you might be wondering why we need this piece. Well, every alien has that extra mouth that pops out, like his tongue mouth, and you just place it in like that, and you guys' mouth sticking out. And there's alien. Here's his stand for collection, if you want one. Got mine from the LEGO series. Next, we're making Predator. Okay, to make Predator, you'll need the following. Okay, here's what you need to make your LEGO Predator. First of all, just so heads up, the decals on him, there will be a link in the description on where to get these decals. Sorry if you heard that, that's my dog barking. So don't worry about them. For right now, we're just focusing on how to make the Predator. Okay. So, you'll need 1 cylinder brick piece. I'm not sure what these are called. You need 1 of them. And you'll need a translucent stud. I use red ones. I know they're usually blue color when they shoot out, but I don't have blue. And then you'll need a Predator head. Not Predator head. You can make it a Predator head. You'll take a regular minifigure head, preferably already black. Oh, that's not coming out that well. Is there something I can use to make this look a little bit easier to see? Well, you can see his mask right there, but that mask I got off of Google Images. It's really easy to find. And then his dreadlocks, I used flex wires, I guess. They're black, and I have a total of 6 of them, and I glued it to the side of his head. And the reason why they're bendable is so I can adjust them and make them look the way I want them to on the minifigure's body. Okay, then you'll need a black body, black arms, gray hands, and then for his legs, I use Indiana Jones legs because it gives that tan color, and then I use a Sharpie to make most of it black. You can tell what I'm talking about. Then get that slant line right there. I got a straight line where his toes go. And I got 2 tiny lines where those holes are that go into the floor. And a black belt. Mine has a gold piece on it because I used something to make it a little bit more accurate, but I'm not going to go into that. Oh, this piece I was holding on to, this one right here, I'm not sure what it's called. It's about this piece, right? This part here is about 2 bricks, flat bricks high, 2 studs high. It's got that little arm. I had no idea what it's called, but you're going to glue it to his back for a shoulder cannon. You're going to want to glue this on last so that way you don't get in the way of his dreadlocks, or you don't put it on too far or too small or too much to the side or too straight up. So here's how to put them together. Okay, you're going to take your body, your head. Once you attach your dreadlocks and your mask, make sure your mask is the right size, otherwise it will look crappy, like mine did at first, because I had to get a few sizes. You're going to place it underneath his body, just like so. And you take your your cylinder brick and your red, mine's red, but you take your stud, attach it just like that, okay, and you attach it to a shoulder cannon, and makes a shoulder cannon, just like so. I forgot to add this in what you'll need, but for a spear, you'll need 1 lightsaber stick, not the handle, the stick, a black one, and 2 silver teeth pieces. This represents his spear. And you can tell how I arranged the order. So this one bends this way, and then the other tooth bends the exact opposite. And that's his spear, and then you can just place it on his hand. Now for the decals. For his dreadlocks, you're gonna just angle them, bend them to make them match your minifigure, so they don't get in the way. And at the end, take your stand if you want to. Just like so, and that is how to make Lego Predator and Lego Alien. Dr. Lego 72 signing off.